Yes, we're live. I'll wait for you guys to enter the building. Okay. How do I see this? This is very interesting. The channel. I'm 7 minutes on retard. Okay, we are live. I see myself. I see myself. I see myself. Okay, no one's here. Let's put that on mute. Oh! Hey, raw juicy mango. Nice to meet you. I've seen your comment before. Let me know where you're from. Oh, and let me know your name, actually. That would be really good. Let me know your name. But yeah, you can ask me anything. It's actually quite hot in here. I didn't bring my water bottle. There's water here. This is cool. I feel like going live it feels a bit like doing an impromptu speech. You know, I feel like I'm at the Academy Awards and suddenly they've given me an Oscar and here I am. Yes, I'm also following you on Instagram. I'm from Belgium. Oh, which part in Belgium? Oh, you have to remind me of your name then, actually. I'm from Belgium. Instagram. Let me see who you are. We've been speaking. Raw juicy mango. Why raw juicy mango? Hey guys who just came in. Let me know where you're coming from, and if you have any questions for me, just ask away. Da da da da. I'm from Belgium. I was just speaking to my pen pal today, who is from Belgium. Every Sunday we speak for like 2 hours, 1 hour in English, 1 hour in French. So, which side are you from? Let's see. Raw. Follow me. Raw juicy mango. Raw cities. Big cities. What do you mean big cities? Okay, I just followed you back. Oh, alimentation anti-inflammatoire. Okay, tu parles français alors. Yeah, I won't speak in French for now, but oui, je parle français et normalement, I said I'm not going to speak French. Usually on Sundays, we do 2 hours of language exchange. Oui, je parle français. En fait, j'ai commencé à apprendre le français quand j'étais à l'école. Et après, comme j'ai choisi le français, je me disais c'est mieux d'aller jusqu'au bout avec le français. Après, j'ai commencé à regarder pas mal du film français et je me disais pourquoi pas tenter d'être comédienne en France. Yeah, so I speak French. And I also speak Yoruba, so correlate. If you speak Yoruba, I also speak Arabi Daraji من جنوب السودان or Sudan كله, and I also speak Turkish. Yes, because I used to live in Istanbul. If you didn't know that, I used to live in Istanbul in 2021 to 2020, September 2021 till about October 2022, with some gap in between. So I still have my pen pals. I have 4 pen pals, 2 Turkish and one fully French, and then one where we speak English, French, and Yoruba. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions. It's so surreal being on live. Tu parles super bien. I'm impressed. I also speak Arabic from Morocco. Okay. Assalamu alaikum. Yes. Kif. Oh, that makes sense. I've been to Morocco. I was in Morocco in 2015. I was in Essaouira and Marrakesh, which is nice. It was in the middle of Ramadan, so it was very busy and there was a lot going on. But how is it being raw in Morocco, or are you? Okay, you said you're from Belgium. Okay, so your racine, your roots are Moroccan. That makes sense. I'm sure it would have been a bit of a surprise when your family finds out that you're all vegan, especially as an African. Is everybody thinks you're insane and crazy, so that makes sense. But yeah, do you have any questions, guys, for me? My dad's just arrived home. I dit bonjour. Oh, I'm on video. Hi, Chotu. Hi, Chotu. Where are you from? Let me know. Edera, your skin is so beautiful. Cream do you use, please? I've been natural for how many years? When I went vegan in 2015, I was looking into like the cosmetics industry, and I found out all the junk. You know, it's the same as the food. There's a lot of junk in the food. There's a lot of junk in the products, and I wanted to go completely natural with everything, and so I started researching about like the cosmetic industry, what's in it, what's most natural, and I found vegetable glycerin. So I use vegetable glycerin. I am the biggest champion of vegetable glycerin, and I use it with water, and then I also use soybean oil. I have another video that I did on my skin. I think I filmed it last year, towards the end of last year, but I just show you my skin routine, what I do. And in the morning, I don't wash my face with anything. I don't believe in like tonics or no, what do they call tonics? Tonics, alcoholic drink. I don't believe in like toner and cleanser and anything like that. The only thing is I do my eyebrows in the morning during the day. So as I'm showering before I go to bed, I scrub off my eyebrows and I scrub off my whole face with the same flannel that I'm using, or hand scrub thing that I'm using. So yeah, that's all I do. And in the morning, I just wash my face with water because I don't think my face is dirty. Yeah, I wouldn't say my face is dirty in the morning. So just wash my face with water and then I cream afterwards. So yeah, watch that video. Watch that video if you like to see my skin routine. It's not going to change. It hasn't changed in like, is it since 2015? So it hasn't changed in 10 years. Hi, India. Nice to meet you. Where are you from? Let me know. Let me know where you are from. And in terms of cream, now that it's getting cold, I put the, what do you call it on? I put the glycerin water mix. Should I show you? You want to see? Yeah, I'll show you. Okay, we're back. This is it. This is the vegetable glycerin and water. I put this much vegetable glycerin, which I get online, and then the rest I put filtered water, spray it on my face, rub it in, and this is my soybean oil. I take it with me basically everywhere, and I use the same thing on my body. You're not gonna, I'm very natural. You know, I don't wear makeup apart from my eyebrows. I don't do anything to my hair. I'm very natural. So you won't find me buying creams from the store, God forbid, until my very final days. That will never be me. But now that it's winter, I put shea butter on top. And this I got from, what country? I got it from Guinea-Bissau a couple of years ago and it's still doing well. So I put this on top and then that's it. That's how I get my skin to be smooth. And of course, drinking lots of water, staying hydrated. But I was always big on water. I never really drank soft drinks when I was a vegan unless I was going out. Hi, Sigma boy. Where are you from? Welcome on in. And what is your name? If you don't mind sharing. Yeah, so you guys, do you have any questions for me? What have I been doing today? Oh, you're from England. Oi, oi. Whereabouts? I'm from London. I'm not sure if you can hear already, but yeah, I'm from London. Nice to meet you. It's always nice when you hear like fellow Brit when you're like going traveling and stuff like that. Oh, Cambridge. Oh, you're not too far from London actually. That's cool. It must be cold up there. Yeah, so it's always nice. Hey, Callum from Croydon, come on, come through. Oi, oi. Yes. Oh, usually most of the audience is usually American actually. I always get a lot of Americans on here. So it's nice to have some Brits. Are you guys vegan? Are you guys raw? And yeah, how did you hear about my channel? And yeah, you can ask me anything. Croydon boy. Although that's not the accent for Croydon. Yeah, that's good. Are you guys ready for the winter? Do you have your outer jacket, your winter coats? It's gonna be cold up in this. Yeah. Kinda. Absolutely, hell yeah. But yeah, I don't even know what to say. What do you want me to say, guys? I went ice skating. Ice skating? Whoa. But I mean, are you good at skating? Ice skating. I haven't been ice skating in like 7 years since before lockdown, and I was not good. When it comes to balance, yeah, liked and slub. Thank you, Callum, for liking and subbing. Are you vegan? Are you raw? I hate ice skating. Oh no. Did you fall? Did you fall? Ah, help me make money. Money from what? Yeah, I'm not. Ah, yeah. How are you gonna make money? Apex vegan. You fell like 20 times. Yeah, yeah. I hope you had your knee pads and stuff like that. Knee pads, helmet, all of that stuff. It's hard. But have you ever tried? Have you ever tried Apex? Stop it with these comments. I'm a broke loser bum on the street. Yikes. I'm not sure if you're serious or not. But anyways, Sigma boy, what was I saying? Have you ever tried roller skating? Yeah, have you ever tried roller skating or rollerblading? How's that been for you? I had to roller skate for a play a couple of years ago, and I fell a lot. Ice skating was not my thing. No, what is it? Rollerblading, roller skate. You know when you have your skates, and you can skate outside. Yeah, you know. Yeah, you do know. Yeah. Have you ever tried that? What did you guys eat today? Are you guys or did you guys even work out? I might go for a run afterwards. Maybe like a 15-minute quick run, jog. And then I shall do some stretching. Oh, you had a curry. What was in the curry? And who made it? Can you cook? Can you guys cook? Are you guys good at cooking? Or no? Are you guys good at cooking or no? But yeah, today I had chicken vindaloo. I don't know what that is, but hey, I hope it was nice. I'm sorry, but I got to go and I subbed and like. Okay, thank you, Sigma boy. Nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you, and thank you for joining the live. Chicken vindaloo is Indian. Bye, Sigma boy. Chicken vindaloo. I've never heard of it. I haven't had curry in a long time. But yeah, can you cook, Callum? Are you good at cooking? And how come you're not vegan? That is the question. How come you're not vegan yet? What's stopping you from transitioning to your raw vegan diet or your vegan diet, vegetarian diet? Hey, Danielle. Good to see you. Got a run. Okay. No worries. No worries. Nice to meet you. Well, nice to see you, Danielle. And enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for coming on the live. Chef Boy, uh, Chef Croydon Boy, yes, I'm guessing you're vegan then. Yeah, this is called the Raw Food Glow. I talk about raw veganism and the benefits, how it's transformed my life, by the way. And so yeah, I don't hi Richie. So yeah, I don't do cooked food anymore, don't do like fried food, don't do soft drinks, don't do processed stuff, don't do junk food. Um, yeah, don't do sugary drinks, don't do coffee. I am, I think a month now, over a month. Yeah, 1 month coffee free, and I feel I feel the difference actually. I feel, I feel like my skin has got better, even though it wasn't in a bad place. But I still feel like I don't feel dry. Coffee makes you dehydrated, and I don't feel dry. And what else? What else don't I do? I think that's it in terms of the food. I'm trying to stop chewing gum as well, just because of the processed stuff that's in chewing gum, the preservatives and the chemicals, the gums. I haven't had chewing gum in a while actually, but I'm trying to get rid of all the junk, all the crap that's in that's in my life. I'm trying to move it out the way. But yeah, do you guys have any questions for me? You want me to say something? And I'm not sure if many of you guys know this, but I actually am an actor aside from modeling, which I talk about quite often. I do acting, so which just kind of helps with the languages I spoke about before, how I like languages, but I also like accents, and I like to pick up on people's accents. I won't do most accents, but I can do quite a lot. I probably can do like, let's say, 7 very good accents, native level accents, and then the next 3 are questionable. But I can do Scottish. Do Glaswegian. Hi, Burjan Tartar. Burjan, is that? Or Berkjan Tartar. Nice to meet you. Or I can't do Australian accent. I can do, you turn right and then you turn left. That's about it. I used to listen to Shonda. Is it Shonda Rhimes from The Secret? I used to listen to her all the time. Hi, Paul. Hi, nice to see you. To see you. Nice. Woi, oi. Where are you from, Paul? And where are you from, Richie? Where are you from, Berkcan? Is it Tatar? Türkiye. Nasılsın? Hoş geldiniz. I love African earrings. Thank you. I think I got them from my sister, or I got them from my friend. I can't remember. But yeah, if you want me to wear more African earrings, send me more African earrings. Oh, you're born in Enfield. Okay, welcome. I was born in Camden, and I still live in Camden. But yeah. Oh, pause. Retreaters referencing. Bercan, Türkçe'de biliyor musun? Evet. Evet, çünkü eskiden İstanbul'da yaşıyordum ve İstanbul yaşadığım zaman Türkçe öğrenmeye başladım. Ve bugünlerde her zaman sık sık Türkçe üzerinde çalışıyorum ve 2 Türk arkadaşlarım var. Normalde haftada 2 kere beraber konuşuyoruz. So inşallah ileride daha akıcı konuşacağım. Hi, mommy. I'm not no one's mommy. Süper. Evet. London, it's a nice thing. Yeah, it's nice being from London. Um, it's nice being from London. It's like diverse and it's mixed and there's lots of things to do. Yeah, gayet iyi konuşuyorsun bence. Çok teşekkürler. Yes, I was in the dumping ground. I was in the dumping ground. I finished in 2016, so it's almost been 10 years since we wrapped. But I did the dumping ground, which was a kids TV show or Tracy Beaker spin-off. I did it when I was like 18 to 21. So I did it from just after I finished my sixth. Yeah, just after I finished sixth form. I was before my A-level results. From 2013 to 2016, and then I went to drama school. But yeah, hi Daisy, Bercan, nerede oturuyorsun? When I was in Turkey, I was in Shishli. And then we filmed a bit in Turkey. We filmed in the south. So I was in Izmir, I was in Kuşadası, I was in somewhere else, a couple. But this was during lockdown, so everything was based. Oh, you're Antalya? Lucky you. Antalya. I would love to go to Antalya. I heard orada çok yabancılar var. So it's no longer Turkish, it's more lots of Europeans, Germans, British, Ruslar, etc. But yeah, nice. I wish I was in Turkey now because it's still hot. Evet var ama ben seviyorum. Çok teşekkürler. Arya, are you Turkish as well? Arya. Damn, your pronunciation is so good. I am an actor. I like to pronounce things properly, you know? And I think I like figuring out sounds and accents. Before, I used to teach English as a foreign language, and I was mostly helping people perfect their English accent. Oh no, you're not. Your smile. What does that mean, Paul? Hi, preppy princess. Yabancı dil geliştirmede bana iyi oluyor. Oh, is it bana? But which language are you talking about, Berjan or Berkcan? Which are you learning English? İngilizce öğreniyor musun? Ya da farklı yabancı dil mi? Sen nerelisin? Aslan Güney Sudanlıyım. Evet ama Londra'da doğdum. Paul, you're an actor as well. Thank you, Aria. Thank you for I love jewelry. Maybe in the future I'll have my own jewelry line. But I would love to support sustainable brands, African brands, brands who have a good mission, who want to save the world. Mükemmel. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Preppy Princess. What's your name, Preppy Princess? Yeah. So what do you guys want to know? What questions do you have for me? Hope you like the nails as well. Did them myself. To keep us warm, innit? You gotta go for hot pink. That's why you gotta. But yeah, I'm a bit hungry. Although let's have some water. Let's have some agua. I think the next language that I'll learn is Spanish. Does anybody speak Spanish? Demek zor oluyorsa belki diyebilirsin. What does that mean, belki? Thank you. I love to do my nails. Earlier this year, I stopped doing my nails because I was like, let me just do nothing for a while, accept myself, breathe. Aria, you do? What does that mean? Did I propose? Will you marry me? Yeah. Um, what do you guys want me to say? I don't know how to keep you entertained for a long time. This is cool. What can I talk about? Maybe what am I gonna do this week? This week I have some a photo shoot. So I do modeling, and I should have a photo shoot either Thursday or Friday, but it's not locked in place yet. And I think next week I can post the thank you, MC. Nice to meet you, MC. Yeah, so I'll post the snake shoot that I did a couple of maybe like a month ago, and I held a 7 foot. It was a 7 foot python, and I was scared, but I managed to do it. So I'll share those pictures before. Do you like any sports? Do I watch? I don't really watch. No, I don't watch sports actually. But I guess the sport activity, let's say, that I like to do, is cycling. I cycle every single day. I've been cycling since I was 15. I used to cycle to sixth form, and then I also like running. If running sport or physical activity, just like jogging, and also like dancing, especially like dancehall and Afrobeat style. I usually go dance classes once a week or twice a week. So I have dance, and then it's all about whining and quite a bit of twerking and stuff like that. But it's very like rhythmical, and it's like liberating. I speak English. I'm not English. I am British and I'm South Sudanese. Ne iş yapıyorsun? Ben oyuncuyum. Ve what do you call it? Manikanım. Gangster. And also, how do you call it? İçerik. İçerik şeyler yapıyorum. O yaratıyorum. Content creation. That's what I do as well. So, yeah, lots of things. But I have a lot of like çok farklı hobilerim var. O yüzden, yeah. O yüzden what? I don't know what to say in Turkish. I don't know what to say. I can't read your name. Whoever said gangster, I can't read your name. I'm guessing it is a Russian name, so please pronounce your name. No, I haven't. I haven't lived any. Well, no, I can't dance with you. This is not OnlyFans, Aria. This is not OnlyFans. But if you go on my if you go on my if you go on my Instagram account, you'll see on my stories, or is it called stories? My highlights. You'll see like wine and stuff like that. I do a lot of dancing there. But yeah, yeah, MC. I was born here in London, born and bred here, so that's why I sound like a proper Londoner. And then I lived in different places. I lived in Scotland. I lived in Glasgow. I lived in Newcastle. I lived in Sheffield. I lived in Paris. And I lived in Istanbul. And I hope to move to the Caribbean soon. I don't know where, maybe Martinique or the Virgin Islands, or I can move to Ivory Coast, or I can move to Turkey, go back to Turkey. Dizi ikisi film çektim ve diziler çektim. Eskiden çocuklar için bir dizi çektim. Gençken how do you say, 3 yıldır bu film, bu dizi çekiyorduk. Ama bundan sonra tiyatro okuluna gittim. Okuluna gittim. Is it okuluna? Yeah, anyways. Oh no, I didn't mean it like that, but I'll watch. But I'll watch your dancing videos, yeah. Have to keep it PG because you know the kind of dance style that I do is more like sensual and stuff like that. So I wouldn't want to be dancing unless it was for like a music video or something like that. Well, good luck. I knew you was English like me. You speak to good luck. Yeah. Where are you from in the UK, MC? Çok güzel. Evet. So yeah, that's what I did. Bercan İngilizce biliyor musun? And I'm trying to say is even someone who has been here 20 years but lived. Yeah, for sure. It depends if that person has worked a lot on their accent. And if you've like in any country, if you hang around a lot of natives and you try really hard, you can lose your accent. But if you're not around natives and you don't try really hard, then you're gonna keep the same. You're gonna keep like aspects of your native mother tongue in there, in the way you speak, in your pronunciation. Hey, Preppy Princess. Oh, Princess. Yes, Princess. You're from East Yorkshire. I can't do East Yorkshire accent, but that's cool. That's really cool. From Yorkshire, the only thing that they taught us in drama school was "E by gum is a lovely chum." Is that right? I don't know what that even means, but that's what we did in drama school like 7 years ago. But yeah. So yeah, what are you guys up to? What are your time zones? Say 6, 7. We don't. Sophonia. Sophonia says, any tips for hair, please? I'm struggling with alopecia. I'm not actually a hair doctor. I don't know I can't remember the name for a hair doctor or a scalp specialist. So I don't have any maybe concrete advice aside from I've heard or I know that castor oil, Jamaican black castor oil, is really useful for growing back hair. And in terms of traction alopecia, which I know a lot of black people specifically experience, you have to stop doing tight hairstyles. I've lost some of my edges as well from tight hairstyles. So thanks, now that I have locks, I don't have traction alopecia anymore, but those gaps are still there. I've got like a bald patch here, unfortunately, from hair pulling. But broad Yorkshire yeah. Okay. Whereabouts in East Never Eat? Is that like Scarborough? And Huddersfield? Is that East Yorkshire? We don't talk like that. Okay. Hopefully in the future I'll learn how to do a proper Yorkshire accent. I used to watch Downton Abbey and I had an audition and I tried to copy Downton Abbey, and then my agent was like, "Nah, you can't do a Yorkshire accent. Just do your own." Do you have a skincare routine? Not really. I do the same thing every day. Well, that's a routine, but I do not much. I wash my face with water in the morning, and then I use this, which I showed before. This is vegetable glycerin and filtered water. I put about 1/3 to 1/4 vegetable glycerin, and then rest is water. Spray it on my face, and then on top, where's the soybean? Where the soybean at? Where's the soybean? I had it before. Then I put soybean oil on top of the vegetable glycerin water, and that just I transfer it into these pumps so that I can take them around with me and I can put them on my shelf. But I have like a massive bottle upstairs in the bathroom. Put 1, 2, 3 pumps here, rub it in, and then now that it's very cold, I use shea butter on top. I had the shea butter, it's gone. I just had the shea butter. Oh, here it is. So this is shea butter in a small portable container thing, as they do on the other shea butter, and then I put that on top, and then I just do my eyebrows as well, and that's it. And then before I go to bed, I always shower before I go to bed, so I don't use anything to I don't use like a, what do you call it, a makeup remover. No, I don't believe in those products because I have no idea what's in them. I just have my soap as I'm showering. You know, I scrub my skin, but I also scrub my face as well first. Scrub my eyebrows off, scrub it, scrub it, scrub it. And I use the glove, so it's quite rough, and that's kind of like an exfoliator without using the chemicals of an exfoliator. Scrub, scrub, scrub the whole body. Shower, wash it off. Dry my face, and then spray one, spray two. This on top. Then I go to sleep. And then I repeat the next day. Nasra says, "Hi Coach, I watched you from the jumper gun and proud of your journey." Thank you so much, Nasra. Thank you for watching me. Jumper gun was my first professional job ever, and I was 18 when I started, and that was 12 years ago. Yeah, 12 years ago I started. I just finished sixth form, and it was like the best experience because, you know, I was young, but I was also legal, so I could go out whenever I wanted. We were filming in Newcastle. You know, it was so cool being an adult, getting an adult wage, but still no responsibilities and such. Thanks for answering things like, things to eat for growing your hair. I think it's the same as now. I've noticed that my nails have been growing long and strong. They're pretty long now, as you can see, and on both sides. And I think it's just looking after your diet. So drinking lots of water, limiting the processed foods, which are so toxic for the body, and sticking to whole foods, limiting cooked foods if that's what you feel is right for you. But yes, keeping your hair moisturized as well. Because if your hair's, well, depending on what type of hair you have, but if your hair's maybe like more afro hair textured, then you need to keep it hydrated. The same as your skin, you need to keep it hydrated and maybe protected some way when you go to bed. Hey, Poppy Princess. By the way, I love watching you. I have learned a lot from you. Thanks for being such a great inspiration. You're welcome. You're very welcome. I'm glad. Sophoni, I'm really glad, and thank you for coming back all the time to watch the videos. Hopefully we get to meet one day in person. Dana says, "Hi from Houston, Texas. Love your content. Thanks for sharing your journey." You are very, very welcome. Nice to meet you all the way from Houston. I would love to go to Houston, actually. I listen to a pastor quite often called Joel Osteen, and I'm pretty sure he's based in Houston. But have you ever been to Lakewood Church? And do you know Joel Osteen Ministries? Oh, Sophia, you're from Florida. Which city in Florida? In Florida, I went to Miami 2023, and that's where I started my raw vegan journey. Thank you, Aria. It's good to have nails, right? I feel so womanly, so extra, and so fantabulous with these nails. Ashish Kumar. Hey, love your vibes. Nice to meet you, Ashish Kumar. Which country are you from? And you have a nice first name. I like all first names that start with A, just because my name starts with A as well. Thank you, Preppy Princess. Thank you, I appreciate that. Hi, cute girl. Orlando, Florida. Will you come to Turkey? I will. hopefully gelecek yıl ya da Ekim'de bakacağım. My profile picture is of when I was a baby. Oh, okay. You were but I can just about see you. But yeah. Ashish Kumar is from India, all the way from India. Which city in India, and what is the weather like now? Oh, pardon me, the water. What's the weather like now? Oh, you're from Scarborough or Scarborough. How do you pronounce it? Oh, you're 9 now. Uh-oh. Shouldn't you be asleep? Mm. What did I eat today? Aria asks. Today I had I had lots of fruit in the morning. I had banana, I had 2 plums, I had a kiwi, I had 2 apples, I had pumpkin seeds, I had some dates, I had some shredded coconut, I had some sultanas, I had some peanuts. I think that was it for breakfast. I had grapes, red grapes, no green grapes. And then for lunch, I had a massive bowl of carrots, like carrot salad, shredded carrots. What else did I put in them? Carrots. I had a ginger and ginger sauce, ginger dressing, which is really nice. I had, what else did I have? Come on, let's remember. Carrots with what else? I think I had celery in there. I had some, it was spicy. I remember that much. And what else did I have? What else did I have? I can't remember. It was like a carrot bowl. It was a big carrot bowl. Lots of seeds as well. I had coconut shreds on top because I like sweet and sour. I think I added tomatoes as well. I had some parsley. Yeah, I had some parsley in there. So it was really refreshing and it was filling. So I finished eating by around about 4, and I started eating at officially eating at like 11:30. But I went for a walk this morning and I found the fig tree that I usually get my figs from. I took a fig, and I also, right next to it, I found some raisins. So, not raisins, grapes. What do you call it in Turkish? Uzum. So that's what I had today. And I think I might have had tea, maybe. So I'll probably finish about half of this, and that will be my consumption done for the day. And did I have a juice? I made my mum a juice and I had a couple of sips. It was a beetroot and grapefruit juice. Oh, I had a grapefruit in the morning as well. Hyderabad. Apex vegan, I have no idea what that means, but okay. No, I stay up. Hee. Preppy princess, you shouldn't be on here. You shouldn't be on here. You should be fast asleep in bed. Ashish says New Delhi weather's changing now. Summers are on the end and days are getting colder. By the way, thank you for pronouncing my name correctly. No worries. You're very welcome. When I was younger, a lot of people used to get my name wrong as well. So I understand how, like, it feels nice when people get your name right and call you, address you properly. Nasra asks, did your decision to change your eating habits and have a healthy lifestyle kind of happen overnight, or did it take a bit of time? How did it happen? It started in 2015 when I went vegan, and at the beginning of the year, because I wanted to be fit, I wanted to have abs, I wanted to, because in 2015, 10 years ago, I was 20. I was going to be 20, so I was 19. And I thought I'm a teenager still. I want to look good. I want to feel good. So I started researching food at the beginning of the year, and I was shocked by what I saw in terms of like animal agriculture, factory farming, the impact. I didn't know about any any of it. The impact on the environment, you know, the impact on water, and also the energy. Because I'm a like spiritual person and sensitive, I didn't feel comfortable knowing that the animals were being murdered in the way that they were and slaughtered, and also the effect on the staff and the workers who have to kill every single day. Depression rates are super high amongst people who work in slaughterhouses. So it just didn't feel right, and so that made me go vegan. And then what made me go raw vegan? So that happened. Let's say it took me 2 weeks or so to transition to veganism, and then when I went raw vegan, it took me 6 months because it was more of a shock, more new. Getting used to cold food was crazy, and I didn't know what to. I was more lost with. Pardon me. I was more lost with raw veganism just because there was basically nothing that I ate before I could continue to eat. And all the dishes, you know, frying, steaming, boiling, baking, all of those processes were gone. But when you go from eating meat to eating meat to raw to veganism, sorry, going from eating meat to veganism is still the same processes. You can still like fry, you can steam, you can bake, you can boil, you can slow cook. All of those processes still apply. So yeah, it took me 6 months to transition to raw veganism and 2 weeks to transition to veganism. If you come to to Antalya, of course we can meet. Maybe we can be good friends. I can show you around. I have one friend in Antalya, and I have two friends who live in Istanbul and one friend who lives in Ankara. So yeah, if I ever come to Antalya, well, no, I will come to Antalya. I'll definitely holler at you. I really hope you can meet with Gillian Berry. You'll love her. She's awesome as you. I do watch Gillian Berry. Actually, I like her. I love her interviews, and I was just watching one of her videos today. She's she seems like a good person, really kind. You know, I like kind people. That's the most important thing to me. People are just kind and who are themselves. So that is a lot of water. Yes, I won't finish it all. I'll finish like this much before I go to bed because I'm also, if I have time, I'll probably go for a run as well. So yeah, okay. I'm gonna probably round it up to maybe 1 hour, guys. How did raw vegan change your spirituality? So how did raw vegan change my spirituality? I started not hearing, kind of hearing voices in my head, but I started hearing. I started not hear. No, okay, not in a schizophrenic way, but I started receiving messages. Let's say I started hearing my intuition more clearly, and then I wanted to be kind. Kindness became really important to me, and the impact that I was having on other people around me, that became more important to me as well. So I wanted to become like better, but more, let's say, good in the righteous sense. I wanted to do right, and I wanted to have a clear conscience. So that's the first way my spirituality increased or expanded, let's say. And then I started slowly meditating with more awareness, because I've been meditating for a long time, since I was like maybe 17, when I heard about meditation, and I heard it was like so important for personal development, because I was so into personal development at the time. But meditation has become, like, over the last 21 months of raw veganism, I've been increasing my meditation. So now I meditate for half an hour in the morning, just focusing on my breath. And 21 months ago, I probably wouldn't have. I never thought I thought meditations was actually quite boring. I didn't see the point of it. So over the months, I've been going deeper. I go to the meditation center here in London. I'm not sure if you guys know it, but it's called Wake Up London, and they have sessions. The Londoners who are here, They have sessions on Saturdays. So I meditate for roughly about 2 hours, and then we have a break as well. So it's just focusing on really good principles of Zen, Buddhism, and mindfulness. And then I spend more time in nature. I feel instantly when I go outside and it's sunny, I feel the impact. I'm aware. I'm not looking down at my phone. I'm looking up at the sky, and so I'm looking for connection, or I'm allowing the connection to happen, and then seeing myself as the same. Really delving into spirituality, learning what it means to be a human being, learning more about incarnation, past lives, the fact that energy is neither created nor destroyed. So accepting death, what happens with that, and allowing myself also to be confused, because there's a lot of big questions, but then uh, trusting in that in in a higher power, and surrendering to that. Does that make sense, Ashish? That's how my spirituality has changed. And I used to be afraid of because I came from a religious background. I came from Christianity, so I used to be afraid if I said that I wasn't Christian, and even saying God made me feel uncomfortable, because I thought about the Christianity, the God that was presented to me in Christianity. But now that I'm spiritual, and I can surrender to spirituality, and God doesn't have the charged, doesn't have the image um, that God used to have. God is just energy. God is just presence. It's no longer a man in the sky that I was taught to believe growing up as a child. And I'm not afraid of God. I thank God every morning. I thank God before I go to bed. I thank God throughout the day. And it's no longer a white man in the sky, as I was taught to believe, and it's no longer something that I fear, because I see the presence of God in everything, in all things. Apex Vegan says, how do you get abs? You get abs from resistance training. So you're training the muscles so that they show up beneath. And then you also have to have a low body fat percentage. I don't know my body fat percentage, but I would say it's probably under 19 as a woman. And my weight I weigh like 120 pounds, and I'm 170 centimeters, or 5'7". So I think my body fat percentage is around 18, 19. It could be 20 some days, but yeah, it's working those two. So making sure that your diet is clean enough that you don't put on too much fat to to like prevent that layer of body fat on top of your abs. And so keeping your fat low, and then also weight training so that it is more and more defined, because you could lose the weight. You could lose weight, but if you're not training the abs, then you have to lose even more weight, so the small abs that you do have will show up. But what you really need to do is keep the body fat low, and also train your abs so that that layer of fat shows really nice, juicy, succulent abs beneath. Nasra says, wow, now look how you made that into a delicious take. What do you mean? Uh, sorry. Shish, I'm getting it wrong now. Ashish Kumar. The organ helps you clearing your childhood trauma and other bad memories and stuff. Yeah, it did. When I did my juice cleanse, I'm not sure if you've seen that playlist, but when I did my juice cleanse in December, I was like, a lot of things will come up, just like thoughts. They would come up like, oh, why am I angry here? Or why did I do this? Just not judgmental thoughts, but questions like that made me think, made me reflect. And so because I was doing so much, my diet was so clean with the juices, these conversations, these ideas were just coming up more and more and more. And so naturally I was guided towards, naturally, like really naturally, in an organic way. I was guided towards healing father wounds and healing like abandonment wounds that I had from when I was a child, when I was a teenager as well. So I think it doesn't, I think the work that you do on your trauma heals the trauma, the letting go and the reframing the trauma heals the trauma. But I think raw veganism, because it gives you clear thoughts, it gives you mental clarity, it creates space for the light to shine on the trauma. Whereas when you're busy, when you're eating a lot of processed food, it not dumbs, it numbs your senses. And so you feel sluggish, you feel tired, and so you end up, for example, sleeping, or you can't be bothered to think, so you end up scrolling, or maybe you're watching a lot of TV. Whereas when you're raw vegan, you have the clarity to think, you have the mental space, you're not sluggish, you don't want to nap throughout the day, or you're not sleeping for 12 hours a day, you're sleeping for your 8 hours and then you're up again and you're energized. So there's a lot of lightness, and that light sheds light on your traumas. And so I think that's the thing about raw veganism and healing. It just creates space for you to look at those bad memories, but it's not like those bad memories rush to you. It's more like, oh, what happened here? So it felt like it was about curiosity. I was noticing, oh, what happened here? This thing happened. Why? How do I make sense of this? So it was always very, very light. And I don't think I don't think the universe, I don't think God takes you down a road that you can't handle. So it wasn't necessarily scary or dark, but it was important work. So I did cry during that month. I did let go. I did have to shed, because that's part of healing. That's part of letting go, releasing the blocked energy that was stored in the body for who knows how many years. Believe in Jesus. I'm not a Christian, Lucifer. Uh, you get abs from fasting often. I fast every day. I do fast every day. I do intermittent fasting. Uh, Ashish. I do intermittent fasting every day, so I fast until 12, and then I stop eating by 6 p.m. But these days, my fasting sometimes ends earlier, so like 5:30, 5 o'clock. Today it ended around 4 o'clock, 4:30, but I did start earlier today. But usually, I might also start like 1 or 2, and then I'll eat until 6 for sure. So I never eat for less than, let's say, 4 hours, and my fasting window is never less than 4 hours. My eating window is never less than 4 hours, but it wouldn't be longer than 6 hours. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, I get abs from the fasting. I'd say it keeps my weight down, because I usually exercise in the morning on an empty stomach, so I get to burn fat directly in the morning, and then also whatever I'm doing throughout the day until I eat, I'm also burning extra fat. So I'm burning basically yesterday's meal or stored fat, and then I also drink a lot of water, which flushes out my body, which flushes out any water retention as well, because you need water to get rid of water retention. Because if you eat a high salt diet, a high processed food diet, there's a lot of like sodium there, and that will make you uh, appear to be flabby when really you're not flabby. But yeah. Okay, let's see. Last question: how do you find raw vegan girl for yourself? You're looking for a raw vegan girl. I think you probably have to do things that make you happy, and then when you're happy, the right person will come and find you. That's what I think. I'm not sure if they're like raw vegan dating apps, but I don't think. I think raw veganism is an important quality to look for in a partner if you're raw vegan and if that's what you want. But don't forget the other qualities as well. How they show up, how they improve your relationship, pardon me, how they honor you um, as a partner, and having the same values, vision for your life as well. But yeah, guys, it's coming up to, well, it has crossed an hour. I'll take the final questions if you have any, and then I will sign off for la day or the night. If you have any questions, let me know. And do you want me to go live more often? How often do you want me to go live? And do you guys want some raw vegan coaching? I've opened my doors to coaching. So if you want more personal advice, sessions with me, weekly sessions on how I look after my skin and how we can bring your goals to life, how we manifest your goals, how we get you thriving on your journey, then I have started coaching, and maybe you might be the perfect coachee. So I'll put that stuff. It's already actually on my website, coaching link to sign up and find out more. Thank you, Glowhow TV. We stay glowing. Yeah, I just do honesty. If you drink a lot of water, that really helps with your skin because you get to stay hydrated. It keeps the skin tight. Oh, and I forgot. I also do face yoga. So I did this to my face like that a couple times. My face is not very oily, but after I put my soybean oil, da, da, da, put it all on my face, and then I brush my face up this way, and then I brush my chin this way, like maybe 10 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then the other side, and then I just rub my knuckles upwards against my forehead. So yeah, that's what I do for my skin routine, and that's it. I'm a natural girl. I don't really believe. No, I no don't really. I don't believe in using like those chemicals that you see on the shelves. Because every couple of weeks, every season, they're releasing new products that are supposed to fix your skin, but I don't think the skin needs fixing. I think it's the inside that needs fixing. The healing is really important, and then once the inside is healed, it will show up on the skin naturally. But yeah, Glow House says, where were you born? I was born in London. I was born in Camden, and I will visit India hopefully one time. My family is in India and they hate it there. Why do you like India? Oh, well, I guess he's from there, so everybody loves their home. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming on the live with me. I hope you enjoyed, and maybe I'll do a live. Who knows? This time next week or in 2 weeks' time. I'm not sure yet. But thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like if you like. Yeah, you can't leave a comment. And have a good night or have a good day wherever you are. And stay hydrated. Stay fruitful. Ciao. Now, how do I exit? That would be the X button. Voila.